Hey guys, what's going on? Not such good news today on the One Stop Prop account. So this is nothing to do with them. I just made a horrible mistake, and it cost me my account with them for this particular evaluation stage. So for you guys that watched yesterday's video, I basically bought this account for $94, which I thought was pretty cheap. And basically, all I had to do was make $800 on a $10,000 account without having more than a $400 daily max loss. Unfortunately, things didn't go to plan. I started off pretty well. I made about 1% on the $10,000. It's up $109. Things were looking good. It was following the signals by Lux Algo. I'll leave a link in the description if you want to check out Lux Algo because they're really good. But unfortunately, I put in two orders and I closed out one of the orders this morning and forgot to close out the second order. And it was a long order. And you know what happened to the markets today? Basically, we've just gone down all day. And when I looked back at my account thinking I'd maybe try another trade to the short side, I was horrified to find that I'd actually maxed out my daily loss at $421 and 400, and that basically closed that out. So I got this email from them. It basically said, "Challenge failed. We have news for you, trader. Setbacks happen even to the best of traders." I'm not the best of traders, but I had high hopes for this one. The key is how you respond and move forward. You've reached the limits defined for the 10k challenge and you're no longer able to continue under the verification phase. All because I forgot to close out one order. Such a stupid noob mistake, it really was. I had such high hopes for this being a really good series of me getting this to the challenge level and then making profits from it and showing you guys how I was using Lux Algo. But here's the good news, you don't have to start over completely. You can reset your account and continue on your journey. However, when you click the reset button, like all these prop firms, you have to start over again and check out for a cost. So basically, on the 10k account, if I want to do it again, it's another $83 in order to continue. Now this is where I feel like prop firms get you. So you get addicted to, oh, I just made a mistake. I'll reset it and then I'll continue. And before you know it, you've racked up hundreds, if not more, in fees. Like, for example, if you did that with the 200k account, you would end up with paying $821 for the reset fee, which is incredible. And so I'm not going to pay the $83. Now, my overall review of this system is actually really good. They're probably cheaper than most other competitors. So I wouldn't say that one-stop prop is the problem here. It's my stupidity that's really the problem. One-stop prop's actually pretty good, so I'll leave a link in the description for you to check them out. But I definitely wouldn't get caught in the cycle where if you make a mistake, you can just be like, oh, I'll get it back. I'll just do a better job next time. Even though this wasn't a trading error, it wasn't my strategy failing, it was just a stupid, didn't see that I had two orders open and I closed one of them. Thought I'd close both of them and then returned to find that I'd already lost the challenge. So, however, I promised myself that I wouldn't reset this over and over and over again. I'm going to stick to that promise. And so I guess this is the end of my journey with one-stop prop. The only thing that might make me change my mind is if I decide, maybe in the future to come back to this and be like, you know what, it was a mistake. I'm going to continue and try again. But I'm not going to rack up hundreds of dollars of fees because that's how these guys make their money, right? Like, normally it's because of normal trading mistakes, but also from people doing stupid stuff like what I did. So, big problem today is I failed my challenge on day 2. I had such high hopes. I really thought it would take me a week or two to get up to being fully funded with one-stop prop. But that's not the case. Anyway, overall, really enjoyed the platform and my short time using it. I found it very easy to find symbols in all different asset classes and found it really easy to use. There is a bit of a spread that you can see between these two bars here. If you look here, you can see the spread is quite large on the US 500 that I was trading, which was a little bit frustrating for me because it can take up a whole 1 minute candle bar sometimes. So you end up getting in. There's no way that I found that you can place like a limit order. You have to mark it in, and that was a bit frustrating. Anyway, that's the end of my very short journey. I thought it was going to be a longer journey with one-stop prop. If you want to check them out, check the link in the description below, and I'll talk to you guys soon.